Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on here and do a video on how I do my countertops. I filmed this probably back in, I want to say 2018 when we moved into our house. And I hated the countertops, but I'm like, we were going to pay extra to have the builders do it. So I wanted to use this contact paper that I found at Walmart. I think I used 4 of them, and they're $5 each. All you need is contact paper, a razor, scissors. You can use like a card to smooth it out. But these are my countertops. I really didn't like the speckle look for our kitchen. This is not a bad look, but I didn't like it for our kitchen. So here, sorry, I sound really tired. I just woke up. Here, I did part of our island. Excuse me, part of our island. I think back where the stove, yeah, back where the stovetop is back there. I didn't want to film really like this area because that corner part area, they take a long time, and let me just show y'all the gist of it, y'all. I mean, you pretty much will get, what I'm doing. But yeah, I did part of the island there. It's not difficult. You just want to make sure you have a clean surface. Spray your surface down. Yeah, so they basically come in a roll, and the roll's pretty long. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I think I only used 4, not even. Probably it's like 3.5 to be honest with you. But yeah, so I used 3.5 to 4 rolls and to do my whole kitchen. And you can use this contact paper for literally for anything. You can use it, I've seen people use it for like probably like makeup brush holders. You can use it on just even a tabletop, because I might use this for the tabletop for my vanity that I'll be filming in my closet. Or you can use it for a trim of something. Like, you can use it for literally for anything. But you see here, it's a big sticker. So basically, you want to, like I said, make sure your surface is clean, and it may take you a while to get it down. Like, it took me quite a bit of time to like get it going, to like understand what I was doing, because yes, it's a big sticker, but you want it to be smooth. You don't want bubbles. Like I said, you can use a card, you can use a piece of cloth. I found it a little bit easier for me to use a piece of cloth. As you can see here, I'm like struggling because it's like you want it to be right. Like, you want it to, even though marble doesn't necessarily align like a regular patterned like wallpaper, you still want it to kind of just measure up nice in a way. You want it to still like be flush against each other. Like, when you look at it far away, like for my countertops, when you look at it far away, you can't really tell that there's 2, 3, 4 different pieces on there. If you go up close, of course you're gonna see it, I mean, that's just reality. But yeah, you want it to look some type of like just flush, real smooth, real, it just transitions nice. But yeah, so I'm struggling here just a little bit. Like I said, it takes time. You want to get it right, because trust me, if you put it down, if you put the vinyl, or I forgot, if you put the sticker or vinyl down, you want to get it right, because if you don't, you're going to see bubbles. It's going to bother you. And then trust me, if you take it out later, it's going to be way harder. Like, after we had this on, I changed the island and basically I redid it, because this does not last long. So I'm going all over the place, but this is not a forever change for your cabinets. This is also great for people who are in apartments, because you're not going to be there for long. If you're using it in your home, this is not a forever thing. I literally did this just to brighten up our kitchen and see where we're going from here. We're still going to change our countertops. We're going to actually change it in a non-traditional way. So I will be filming when we do change that. But we will be changing our countertops to like even a brighter, whiter marble. But this vinyl sticker is not forever. If you put, let me say, if you leave on any red on here, meaning sauce, me actually did recently, I dyed my hair red, anything like that, and you don't wipe it off quickly, a baby girl, like it's going to show on there. What else? Any like, I'm trying to think of another color, probably like an orange, you know, those hard kind of stains, even some yellows on here. So yeah, you have to really be careful what you put on this vinyl. You have to wipe down quickly. Like after you cook, wipe down quickly. Don't leave it on there like my husband be doing. He'd be leaving his, whatever he cooked, he'd be leaving it there, waiting for me to clean it up. And then I come in looking like, dang, it's stuck on here. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to really be careful. Cleaning wise, you cannot put bleach on here. And I accidentally, for some reason, I accidentally was wiping down my counters and used Lysol bleach. You know, the spray cleaner that, and it was with bleach in it because I love to disinfect. This is pre-corona now. So I love to disinfect. But it started turning it green and I was like, no. And that was one of the reasons why I did redo it. But that was a big lesson for me. I don't even know why. It's kind of like actually common sense. Like, why would you use bleach on it? But, you know. But yeah, so don't use bleach on it. You can use Lysol wipes, Clorox wipes, just as long as it doesn't have any type of bleach in it. Those were perfect. But ever since the pandemic or the quarantine or whatever happened, I haven't been able to get Lysol wipes or Clorox wipes or, you know, and those are my babies. I mean, because I was like, I love to wipe down my countertops with those. But now I'm using Mrs. Meyer's with another antibacterial cleaner. But yeah, so as I'm talking, you'll see that it's a struggle. It can be a struggle. My mistake was that I peeled off a lot of the backing because I'm a person who likes to see the result quickly. So I see that all of that should not be sticky. You want to work piece by piece, like peel back piece by piece. So peel a little back, smooth it down, peel a little back, smooth it down. And I liked using the cloth more than the card. I felt like the card was a little bit more tedious in a way. But the card was more tedious to me. I liked the cloth better. I just felt like it was a lot more smoother and a lot more quicker to me. Yeah, and so when you get to the end, we have rounded edges for our countertops. That's the one that we chose because we have small kids. And so all you got to do is basically kind of just wrap it under the countertop. I mean, you can try to trim it to the exact edge of it, but girl, I just wrapped it under. I mean, it's not even that deep, you know. Yeah. It's when you so when I get to the sink area, covering that area, it's hard, but it's not. And it was a little bit easier for me. And I'll tell you why in a second whenever we go to that clip. But I'll basically show you the best way to do it. See, I'm over here still on the struggle bus with it. I don't even know why. But it's like, I knew I was struggling, but I didn't know I was struggling this much. You know, when you play it back, it's like, oh, dang, girl. Okay, here I'm finally getting to the end. Finally getting it down. Y'all, I think I gotta cut out before this because it was struggling way too much. Now, I don't know for y'all, but for iMovies, like I can't go any faster than this, but meaning I can't speed up the time any faster. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm on my phone, or I don't know if it can go faster if I was on the desktop or something, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to probably cut out some of this. So yeah, I'm going towards the end, finally smoothing out the edges and then going underneath, cutting off any excess. That's way too much. And yeah, just smoothing it down with the cloth. I mean, it's actually my son's onesie. But yeah, finally, and I still got a whole bunch more to do. Okay, so for the sink area, you may have a rounded sink, a square sink, farmhouse sink. But for me, I do have a rounded sink. I use the eraser to cut around to get a cleaner cut. So as I was referring to before, it's hard, but not hard. And let me tell you why it was easy for me. I was in fashion, and so we had to learn how to cut on a bias, sew on a bias. And in order to do that, you would have to cut slits in order to achieve that smooth finish around a rounded corner. So that's what I did here. It's not the prettiest thing, but I'll show you how to kind of cover that up. But around the edge area, you're just going to want to cut slits high enough, not too high to where it's of course showing the slit on top of the countertop, because then it's like crap, now you got to redo everything. But you just want to cut a slit around, and then you want to cut straight strips and then cover that over. I'm sorry, I'm talking weird. You want to basically cover it by cutting strips, and it'll all kind of blend together. In this area, yes, it's a wet area, meaning you're washing dishes and the water's going on and stuff, but it holds its own pretty well. Like it, after months, it starts to scuffle a little bit, meaning if you're over there really getting your what's it called, your dishwashing on, or really washing the dishes, busting them suds or whatever. It is some wear and tear to it, but it holds its own pretty well. Because I was like, this is gonna be the first to go, but really it was like it held its own pretty good. So yeah, so just trimming off excess. But yeah, so you can see here the finished look for it. It's pretty nice. I tried to do as seamless as I could. You can't really tell unless you're like really checking for it. It's like if you really checking for it, you need to back on up and probably get out my house. Because it's like, why are you in my sink? No, but yeah, so overall I really loved this technique. I went ahead and finished the island, and was so happy I even found how to do this, because I'm a type of person, I'm like, dang, I'm stuck with this counter, like I'm whatever, and it's like I don't want to feel like that, because it's like when you move in, it's a home, it's not an apartment, right? So it's like when you move into a home, it's like you want it to look a certain way, so I was just overall happy with this, and I do definitely recommend this. I've seen people put this on their wood floors, like in a small area, like I said, on different, art projects you can use it for, different tabletops you can use it for. So that was the before counter there. But yeah, overall, I just really love it. I do recommend it, but I do not recommend it to be a lifelong thing. I do recommend that you still change your countertops into whatever that you want it to be. and then just clean it properly, and then you'll be good. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. Please tap that bell button. Love you guys. Bye.